Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. Um, as you can notice right away, I am streaming alone today, aside from Jimmy, that is. Um, it appears that I'm not working with my co host no more due to schedule conflicts and that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Sad to see her go, but we're going to keep it going. And, in her spirit, everything hopefully it works out for her as well. But we're gonna keep it going. Aside from the movie reviews that I will continue doing a little bit more seriously, uh, the only reason I didn't do this one this week on the regular schedule programming is because of the recent departure, which was pretty recent and threw off kind of what I was working on. And I had already pre-planned a new direction for the platform and that kind of thing. So things are evolving, things are moving. Um, in that spirit, I will begin with the announcements first, and then get into my more semantics as far as in the my review and my interpretation for V for Vendetta. Um, First off, is that I'm gonna do more live streams where I'm more just kind of testing out different stuffs with ASMR and folding and talking and just trying to see what happens, on live stream and just getting my bearings as far as in communication, even if I'm just feel like I'm talking to the camera and not no one else is really watching, even though it's a live stream. Second is that I'm starting to try to tap into more of a spiritual uh, approach as far as in what I'm trying to do. And I thought that maybe with some time I could kind of experiment a little bit differently with my approaches and my live streams and what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna set myself up a little table and you know what I mean, really a nice good setup. And the goal is to kind of get in touch with the spiritual and DIY and poetry and kind of focus on the approach and human one-on-one approach. Also, we're gonna have guests and we're gonna do a special uh, guest programming. So we're gonna have people from within the confines of the city of Chicago, where we are located, and we're gonna try to uh, give them a platform. And we're gonna discuss just general levity questions. Just have a good time and talk about each other and what our interests are and kind of promote what we're doing and kind of have a do comedy and that kind of thing, but give everybody a voice online and come to a community and that kind of thing, um, which is a very special and very interesting and very close project to my heart, and I really really hope that you guys support me on that. Aside from that, um, what I want to be doing is spending a lot of time doing tarot card readings now. I just got my first deck right here. The plastic is still on it, so this is half a unpacking video, I guess. So watch me while I open these packages. Hope it's easy because it looks like there's a little opening slot here, but I could be wrong. Do have scissors. There's a plastic thing on the top. Okay, I think I got something. Oh, Jimmy, don't start. Oh my goodness. Here we go. There we go. There we go. My first deck of tarot cards. Oh yeah. Woo-hoo. Come on, baby. I don't want to damage the box, but my long nails might. It's just so new, I don't want to break it, but it just might. Come on. Come on, box. It is so secure that I can't open it. There we go. Okay. We have Jimmy here joining us as well. It seems very interesting what we do. So this is the first deck. Oh, okay. That'd be a special card. All about. So let's go through this deck together. Let's see what we got. The lights are really bright. Just want to make sure you guys can see it. Okay. Yeah, I could just hold it up to the camera. I'm not sure if you guys can see this normal style or backwards. Something tells me that it looks backwards on your screen. I hope not. You could do a screen mirror or whatever, but you can kind of tell what it says. You know? Also have a nice backside as well. See? All right, like the astrology, all the astrology signs, and let's see what else we got. Put that back in the box, Jimmy. Oh, silly boy. Okay. I'm not sure if it says the name of the. Okay, no, it's a Roman numeral in Pentacles. So IX, that's the I before the X means that it's a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. The 9 of Pentacles. That's the first card in this deck. And it's a Virgo. That's my sign. Venus. Sacral. Yes. Earth. Has abundance, elegance, luxury, self-sufficiency, and independence, material security. Number 11. That's the right side. I have an upside down reading as well. It says, fictional dependency, lack of stability and security, reckless spending, superficiality, failure. Sounds more like me. Okay, let's get to the next one. We have justice. It's heart chakra. That's pretty sure that's what it stands for right here. This green. Hold it up. There we go. That's the heart chakra. It's Venus. The Libra sign means it may be. Air sign. And it's justice. So the 9 of Swords is justice? I don't know. So weird. And this one doesn't have a date. It has another word. I believe that justice will always live on earth. I hope so. I believe that to a degree. I really do. Justice, upright attitude, transparency, transparency. Excuse me. Cause and effect, fairness, integrity, clarity, accountability. Lawsuits will be won. Heck yeah. Now let's look at the upside down reading. This is usually pretty negative. Prejustice, injustice, inequality, legal complications, dishonesty, failure to take responsibility, unfairness. Ooh. You don't want these cards upside down, I'll tell you that. Can I tell the difference? I don't know. Part of me says yes, part of me says no. Honestly, no. And you don't want me to tell you what I think it looks like. If I want to be nice, it looks like a galactic donut. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune next. It has a solar perplex. Plex. Oh, I can't read. Solarplex. I'm just gonna say plex because I can't read this freaking word. Jupiter, Pisces sign. It means yes. The fire sign. The Wheel of Fortune again. The saying on the side means I can deal with all kinds of difficulties in life calmly. Upright means cycle nature of life. Cyclic nature of life. Lucky. Destiny. Good fortune. Turning points. Deceive. I can't read. Deceptive moments. Okay. Upside down now. Unlucky, unwelcome, change, setback, misfortune, delays, loss of control. I guess you don't want the Wheel of Fortune upside down, guys. Oof. It's gonna be a long one. I'm gonna go through each and every card. They're all organized from what I can tell. Most of them. Not every single one. I am gonna start taking my time and reading all this stuff. I really want to get into it. But I had a different plan for this reading, particularly because I actually feel very strongly about V for Vendetta. And I want to get my take out there, at least for you guys to enjoy, as something to save face. Actually, try for V for Vendetta. And by that I mean I'm not having much. By the way, I'll just pick up on my delivery, special delivery today. And I'm gonna open it today. Wow. Want this, Jimmy? You want it? There you go. Check it out, guys. Ooh. Oh, yeah. 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 You see the little PlayStation marks on the bottom. It's pretty cute. See that? It's a triangle, circle, X square. Nice. I can clamp this on something. Hopefully. It doesn't look like a clamp, honestly. It just looks like a base, but it's better than nothing. want to say that. It's the official one, I'm gonna guess. So yeah, this means that I'm gonna start live streaming as well on the PS4. I'm a big Fallout fan, so I'll probably be hopping back on that. I got the vanilla version right now. I'm not I'm not sure exactly to what degree I'm gonna get into it as far as in like if I'm gonna do a whole DLC run uh, separately from my vanilla run, but I'm definitely gonna start a vanilla run sometime soon now that I have this baby. But it's still gonna take some time. I gotta wait for my internet provider to come through as well and set it up and that kind of whatnot. So right now I'm gonna focus more on the this kind of podcast and also the live streams and doing that kind of thing. Um, but as for right now, the way that I'm gonna format this style of podcast that we got going right now is that I'm gonna be doing some light origami or some light DIY crafting stuff while I'm talking about my thoughts on this movie that I had already agreed to review last time that we were here. So this is my take on V for Vendetta. So as far as in like what the movie means to me as an individual, as a young man when I was very say still like I was out of high school. I was living in my friend's basement, and I was living there for a very long time. I would put it like 6 months. That have been more than 6 months, almost to like 2 months shy of the year. And they were really nice, but that was my first time of actually being on my own, living out of my house from my parents and really trying to make it on my own. But how I would do my own thing if I was living in my friend's basement, whose parents just happened to be owners of the house and that kind of thing. They were really nice people, I'll tell you that. God bless their hearts, you know. Shout out to them, you know. But during that period, uh, I had the movie V for Vendetta in my film collection. And I have watched that movie, no joke, more than 200 times, according to my PlayStation 3. So I'm very familiar with the film. I'm trying to be really careful not to give myself a paper cut in my tongue. This is the easiest way I know to like soften it up, so I can cut off this little bottom part right here. So let's start doing some light DIY with some origami over here, guys. I know it's not gonna be anything spectacular, but it's a piece of paper and I'm working on folding it and making it look nice. So anyways, like I was saying, when I was younger, when I lived in my friend's basement, the movie V for Vendetta, and I really, really liked it. I watched it over 200 times, so I know exactly how the movie goes from the back. I love the movie, and I hate that I like it so much because it's just too familiar to what I feel, how things are going in our world today. Just a lot of chaos. It almost seems like a dystopian movie sometimes. It really feels that way. But aside from that, it's a great movie. Everything about it's fantastic. The acting, Natalie Portman as Evie, the best. You cannot go wrong with Natalie Portman as Evie. She is the best. I love her as Padme in the Star Wars saga. She's fantastic. Only she could be Padme, you know what I mean? But as Evie, she really transcended as an actress. And yeah. I guess you guys can kind of tell what I'm trying to make here. Not a cootie catcher. I'm trying to make a crane. I still remember how to make one. I'm trying to angle the camera down, but this is as much as I can do for right now. Definitely will work on a better setup sometime soon. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. I really like Natalie Portman in the movie. I really like the guy who played V. I wish we had. Sometimes I wish they showed his face or something, so you can like give the actor a little bit more representation. But then again, that's just for ignorant casuals like myself who don't know who the actor is, because he sounds very fancy, and very dapper. I'm sure that V has gotten a lot of girls back in that cave before, in that art gallery. And sorry, I'm trying to remember what I gotta do here. I have to fold something right here. Fold it backwards. I don't know. Yeah, this is the problem with doing crafts when you're not good. You're not super familiar with them. Still learning them. That's part of it. I'm enjoying myself. Oh, Jimmy, no! It's always Jimmy, I guess. I want to move the camera, I just can't. So Jimmy! No eating the paper. Crazy boy. Okay, fold down the triangle. Make it as flat as possible. Okay. Fold it like a million times already. Unfold it. Oh, I remember the TP thing, right? Something like this. Okay, something like that, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's coming back to me now, a little bit. I just gotta take it easy. You know what? I just remembered that I am forgetting something. Bear with me one moment, everybody. You too, Jimmy. So, he's literally right behind me. Oh boy. Come on. I know he'll try to knock over my can. I'm gonna try to put it right here. Come on, boy. He wants to help me do this origami. Come on, Jimmy. I gotten this far. Okay. I think you do the same thing with the other side. Yeah, well, Viva Vendetta is an amazing movie. It's hard to believe that it was like a comic book, It doesn't really have a comic book like feel to it. A little here and there, you know, like the fires, like when he comes out of the flames, reborn. That's pretty cool. That's pretty comic book esque. You know what I mean? Um, Gotten this far. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. I'm so sorry, everybody. I know I shouldn't even be apologizing, but it's just in my nature. You know what I mean? I like to make the joke a lot about Jimmy being my everything. But it's true. That's what makes it funny. And what else? I have a joke about Jimmy and my concern that I have for my son as any good parent, any good pet parent would, you know? And I show great concern for him. As I do for all the creatures, humans and animals alike. And I feel like what's important is for there to be more of that kind of recognition and people being more aware and do that kind of thing for each other. All right. See, once I get the muscle and the finger image memory a little bit, it's not that hard. It's not gonna be the easiest thing in the world, but you can see it's almost done, right? Getting you pretty close. All right. I'm only going to take you through the steps that I can muster. So, kind of start the movie, and V and Evie are watching the news, basically, and becoming aware about all this stuff that's going on within the political realm, like people being, singled out and that kind of thing. Unfortunately, it's too much of a common kind of feel where it's a hateful way of being, and they're both getting ready for their night out, and they're both listening to this guy spew out some really nasty, hateful stuff on the news. I would imagine, like some kind of like. But by the way, we're like in England, so there's different vibe as far as in like the politics. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're okay. Almost got it. I'm getting really close. Just a few more folds. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's hard to debate sometimes. Which is the head and which is the tail? Which should be the head and which should be the tail? I'd like to think that the longer part should be the tail, and the shorter part you should just bend out to be the head. So in that case, it's hard to tell which is the shorter part and which is the longer part. Maybe under those circumstances, if they're both the same size, just go by the one that you like, or I like to say the one that's not as ugly. The uglier one, you can just make it more natural looking. Hence this side. So you just bend it down, and there you go. Turn on. I like to make my cranes this way. It's not the kind that has like a that you can just move the wings. Like I guess a little bit if you try, but it's just it's just a regular crane, and it's made out of notebook paper, so it's not all that. But the intent is to make a bunch of them and spread them out the city. People can look at them and enjoy them, recycle them, take them home, give them to the kids, let them eat them. So, watch me make more origami cranes. Hopefully, now that I did one, it should be easy to make more. I just gotta focus myself, really pay attention. Sometimes I just zone out. That's why it's good to have somebody backing you up. But even in the times where you feel like you're alone, you can still do it, man. Nothing's impossible. As long as you put in effort. That's the important thing. Anyway, V and Evie are getting ready for their night. Evie is supposed to go meet up with one of her co-workers, I think. And she's getting really dolled up. V is getting also dolled up, I guess. Putting on his gloves and he's doing his hair. That's really nice hair. I'm pretty sure that's a wig. That's gotta be a wig, 100%. But it's really nice wig. I don't know who he killed for that wig. He probably killed somebody for that wig, but it's a nice wig. Anyways, yeah, B is this crazy guy. He's a really crazy guy. Anyways, Evie is out past curfew when she's. I mean, you're not supposed to be out curfew, but out past curfew. And but doesn't allow me to be Captain Obvious and be like, oh, she's not supposed to be out doing that. Of course not. Why would she? If she wasn't, she wouldn't get in trouble. Anyways, she gets questioned by these cops who turn out to be real jerks, trying to take advantage of her and harass her and do what guys do, and not a very nice way. I'm saying they were being really mean and intending to hurt her. And in that moment, V shows up and starts talking some crazy talk, and then starts kicking some butt and knocking those two guys down. I'm pretty sure he killed them. I'm almost 100% sure he killed them. But Evie's not too concerned because technically he didn't stab him, so it's not that bad, I guess. Anyways, long story short, Evie's like, "Who are you?" Then he starts getting into the spiel about who he is in a really rhyming like way that I really like. Where everything in his speech starts with the letter B. I do that sometimes, but I do it with the letter P. Peterdapoet pals, past phases, practically popping off. I don't know. I got this. My brain turned off for a minute, so I gotta remember how I folded this last time. Oh, it's like, whoa. Wait, how did I fold this last time? Then I fold it like that. Oh, okay, it's coming back. You want a crane, boy? I made it for you. Here, you want this? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tear that up. You want it or not? I don't think you want it. Well, yeah. V rescues Evie. Evie's really thankful. And then V's like, let me show you something. And then he blows up a building. And she goes back home. I guess, whatever. This crazy guy just showed me that he's a terrorist, but yeah, sure, why not? I'm just gonna go home. as one who should, There we go. Once again, back here again. Double fold. I don't know. I think I'm already messing that up again. I think I am. I got this. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I did mess this up somehow. I feel like I did. Goodness. No, I'm messing this up. I've got to be messing this up. God dang it. How did I do the first one? I was barely paying attention. Okay, I'm gonna focus on what I was here to do. I'm gonna finish the movie review. Long story short, Evie rescues V in a very inconvenient moment for V, where he was basically caught dead to rights. I think he could have escaped, but it was the fact that Evie rescued him that made him think she's probably better off coming with me. So he takes her, kidnaps her basically, and she's not happy about it. And then people start accusing her of being part of the whole thing too, I guess. I don't know. Never really made clear like what they thought of her right away, like in the media. Like if it mattered to the media. Oh geez, that's so funny. Yes, I see you, boy. After a while, V starts taking out a lot of people on his hit list that are very important, high-figure people in the government and other parts of the world, of his country or whatever. And one of them happens to be a priest, so he uses Evie to lure the priest, into dropping his guard so he can attack and kill him. I don't know what the plan was because it didn't seem like a pretty good plan. But He sends in Evie because she really wants to help supposedly, but I think it was really just like what it was, a ploy to escape. But she does. She does escape. Oh, cutie pie. If you want paper, I put a sheet right there. You can have that one. It's still live, but I don't see the camera moving. I don't know what you guys see. I'm having some technical difficulties. Um, Look, I am so sorry, everyone, but thank you for joining me tonight. I am so sorry for the technical difficulties. There will be upgrades down the line. Thank you for joining me tonight. Regardless, have a good night.